Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Rupa, and today we are talking about what to wear to a professional conference. Now, this can vary greatly, and I'm going to be honing in on medicine because that's my specialty. I'm a physician. But even within the medical community, there's a wide range as to what is permissible to wear to your academic conference. The other conferences, if you are interested in what to wear to a casual conference or a Hawaii conference or anything like that, please let me know, drop them in the comment, and I'll make a video on that too. But for today, I'm going to give you some suggestions and some ideas for outfits that you might be able to take over to any other field, not just medicine. If you're in banking or law or graduate school, whatever kind of academic conference you're attending, I hope you find this helpful. So first, when I started attending conferences, I typically wore my full-on interview suit. And if you do that, you'll be fine. I think I always err on the side of being overdressed rather than being underdressed. I think being overdressed shows respect for people, and no one's going to fault you for being overdressed. So if you wear a matching coordinated suit, this is the kind of thing that I used to wear. And again, fresh off the interview trail, I would hit Banana Republic, get those 40% off sales, later grab a theory suit from Nordstrom Rack, and they look great. But it is a little bit staid and a little bit conservative. And even within specialties like medicine, which are pretty conservative, there is a little more wiggle room. So you can be a little more creative in your dress style than what they could do 30 years ago. So now that I'm an attending, and I've been in attending for about 12, 13 years now, that means I feel a little more comfortable in my skin and I feel a little more comfortable attending these national conferences. And so I branch out a little bit more. So I kind of treat my conference wear the way a man does a suit. Like, my husband is a physician. We go to our conferences together. He brings one suit. He doesn't bring 3 suits for the 3 different days or 4 different days of the conference. He changes his tie, he brings different shirts, but he brings one suit. That's it. So I have started to do something kind of similar because I typically want to pack all my stuff in just one carry-on. I start with a base layer, a black shell and black pants, and from that I layer. So black is just easy. I lived in New York for 8 years. It's comfortable. I don't typically wear a lot of black in Hawaii, but when I go to conferences, it's just the easiest thing to do, and it's the easiest thing to match with your shoes. And high heels for women are what take up the most amount of space in our carry-on luggage. So I try to minimize to just 2 pairs of high heels when I'm traveling for a conference, which, if you know me, that's really shocking because I usually tend to completely overpack, and I love different choices. But as I've just gotten older, I've realized you don't need a million pairs of shoes when you're going to a medical conference or whatever kind of conference you're attending. So I start with a nice base layer, and it doesn't have to be anything that's super expensive. I'm linking below to the specifics of what I'm wearing. I love this St. John shell. It's expensive for sure, but it fits fabulously. It's so well made, and this is my staple. It's a wardrobe staple. I have it in black, I have it in white, and those are the 2 shells that I bring with me whenever I'm traveling to a conference. And then my pants make up for it because they are Beta brand, which are super inexpensive. They're like $50. But honestly, you can do knee bends in them. They're so comfortable. And you can do handstands, whatever you want to do. Yoga, it's fine. But I love these pants, and so they're so easy to travel in too. So if I need to take a red eye or take a flight and then go straight to a conference, these pants are like what I do, and then I can just put on a jacket. So what I tend to do is I start with this base layer and then I layer on top of it. So I will just change out my suit jackets. So typically, if a conference is 3 days, the first and third day, I'm gonna wear this base layer. I might change the shell to the white shell, and then I just bring 2 different jackets so that I can layer the different jackets. So it's basically like wearing a suit. You're wearing the same pants and the same shirt, and then you're just throwing on a different jacket, and honestly, it looks like a totally different outfit. Nobody's gonna know. It's just black. That's the ease and the convenience of wearing black, that like nobody ever thinks that you're wearing the same thing. If you're the kind of person who's going to spill a lot on your clothes, then maybe you want to bring something else. But I will just bring, honestly, this shirt, this pants, and then one more top just so that I have a little bit of variety. But I'm going to show you a couple different kinds of suit jackets. Now, Again, I don't do the matching coordinated full-on suit anymore because I just don't wear suits. I live in Hawaii. Nobody wears a suit out here. Even the lawyers, even the bankers, they wear what you guys call Hawaiian shirts or we call aloha shirts. So nobody wears an actual suit. So it's just a waste of money for me to have a full-on suit. So what I like to do is then just pull it in as separate. So if I'm wearing this base, and then I will spend the money on a nice jacket, especially if it's going to be a quality piece that's going to be my wardrobe for 20 years. So this jacket here is a St. John's jacket, and I just love it. I think it's like one little note is that St. John's often will have sales twice a year where everything will go on 40 to 60% off sale, which I never knew. I would just walk in and see a $1,600 jacket and say, forget it. But I believe I got this jacket for $400, which is still expensive, but for a piece like this is amazing. So just like stock those items. They're really, really worth it. The other thing is you can get a ton of really wonderful tweed jackets that look very similar to this from places that are not as expensive. So this jacket is a J. Crew jacket, which I got on Nordstrom online when it went on sale. I think I got it for about $115. So not too bad for a beautiful J. Crew tweed jacket. And again, it's a little bit of fun. I like having a jacket that's a little bit interesting to look at. I just hate having just the all black suit. You know, I'm wearing black as a base, but I like to make it a little more fun. Or that is to me when I wear a pink jacket on the first day of the conference and then I layer it, I do something different like the black and white jacket on the third day, no one's gonna think that this is the same outfit. And then you're getting away with just minimal packing, which is really, really nice. I'm also linking to some lower cost options and alternatives to the shells. Ann Taylor has a lot of great ones that I have as well. So check Ann Taylor out, Banana Republic, again, lots of work kind of shells, but I love having just a staple, black and a white that you can just put with anything. The other reason I love having blazers like this, and it's just like so in right now, is to wear them with jeans. So oftentimes you're going to these conferences, you do have dinners at night, either with various consultants or companies or, you know, receptions. So you can usually dress down for that. Typically you're not going to want to wear your full-on suit out to those dinners. And rather than packing some whole new other outfit, and I will sometimes, I'll show you what I'm going to bring to this conference I've got upcoming. But you can also just pair it with a cute pair of skinny jeans and the same high heels, and it just looks like a totally different outfit. So here, just a cute jacket, cute blazer with my black cami and jeans. And then just having one pair of jeans for the whole 3 or 4 days is more than sufficient to be able to get you through. So I like pairing, I just love that look of a blazer with jeans, and I just think I would wear it all the time if I didn't live out here in Hawaii and it's so hot. So I just think it's a great look to be able to take to go out to dinner for conferences, a little more casual, and it just makes it a little more fun and makes it look like a completely different outfit. So that's one option, and that's why I do love having those blazers. Since I do go to conferences a lot, I do need to change it up because I am seeing the same people at all of these conferences. So I have a bunch of jackets that go nicely with black, and then I have a bunch of suits and things that go nicely with navy, and those are kind of my two color stories that I do, and then I just kind of alternate it. So shoes are the thing that take up the most space in your carry-on, so I do try to limit it to just 2 pairs, and if I can, just 1 pair. Typically I just can't do 1 pair, but I did the last time. I was really impressed with myself. So for a basic black, you can just get, there's so many beautiful black heels or pumps. If you're more comfortable in flats, do that. I personally just always wear heels. I just feel more powerful in high heels. I just feel better in heels. I like the way I look more. And then I'm just so used to wearing high heels that flats are not as comfortable. My friend says I have Barbie shaped feet, and that's why I can't wear flats. So for a really basic heel, I just have a pair of these Louboutins, very nice and simple, black suede. They're very comfortable, surprisingly, because Louboutins usually aren't. So a nice basic black suede pump is a really good option for packing for conferences. And doesn't need to be designer. I'm linking to a bunch of different ones so you can take your pick. But however, sometimes I like to have a little bit more panache than that. I love shoes, so I will err on the side of taking something a little bit more crazy or a little bit out of other people's comfort zone. So I love my rock studs right here. They are just, you know, black, but then they've got that little bit of nude, so it's just really fun. And again, if I'm doing a pretty simple monochromatic outfit like this black on black with a hot pink jacket, then I can get away with wearing something like this. These will be one of my conference shoes, so I'll have to make a decision between which one I'm going to take for the conference that I have coming up. And then I will take a second pair for wearing out at night, just something a little bit more fun and that I can mix and match with my different outfits. So again, I like to keep it all uniform so that my accessories match. If I'm just going to take one purse, you want to just try to create that color story, and then it makes it a lot simpler to pack. So I know black seems like it's not much of a color story, but it can be. So I'm doing black with a little bit of fuchsias and pinks, and I'll show you some of my outfits, and this just makes it easy. So this, I love this Valentino rock stud. It's the Noir one with the black studs on it. It's just really, really pretty. So little fact is that Valentino is 20% off here in Hawaii. If you didn't know that, you can take a look at my luxury shopping secrets for all those kind of tips. So on the first and third days, I'll do the little black outfit with different blazers. And on the second day, I will typically put on a sheath dress. And I love just a really simple, guess what color? Black sheath dress. Again, you can dress it up with different colors. If you really love the like fuchsia, I could wear a fuchsia jacket. Here I can just wear this really cute little black and white blazer with it. But it's nice and easy to be able to wear. It looks very professional, of course, in this. But then at night, you can just take off the blazer. I can pop on my black leather jacket, change my shoes to something a little bit more fun, and switch purses, and then I have a going out outfit. So that's typically what I'll do. Nobody remembers if you're wearing a little black dress, I mean, in a bad way. So you don't have to worry about repeating a little black dress. Everybody's wearing a little black dress. So, we all have like a million of them. So I will always choose that as my second day outfit for a 3-day conference. So first and third are the blazers with the black pants, and then the second day is a black dress with a third blazer. So, or second blazer, I guess it would be. But that's basically what I would do, just to inject a little variety. And then also you have a cute dress to wear out at night, so you don't need to pack an additional going out outfit. So for dresses, I like having an option of 1 or 2 dresses, and I am going to be packing 2 dresses for my upcoming conference. Don't pack anything that needs to be steamed or ironed. For some reason, hotels just never have steamers. I'm not sure why, but they just don't. So I always pack dresses that can be crushed and crumpled, and you can pull them out and they still look great. And I have these staples, and I love these brands. So first one is this DVF Wrap Dress. And I love, this particular print is not around anymore, but I've linked to a couple ones that I do like. And, you can smush it up. You can toss it the way that my children do into their hampers, or ball it up, or roll it, or however you want to pack it in your packing cubes, and it still looks really great. So you can get off the plane and even throw this on in the airplane lounge or in the bathroom, which I've done in the past. It's a really nice dress to have. I think that just a staple wrap dress. It's professional, yet it's still pretty, and it's a dress, and you don't need to be so conservative, but I think that it's completely appropriate for any kind of work dinner as well. The other type of dress that I really love is Alice and Olivia. They have these dresses called the Delora dress, and they make them in several different kinds of prints. Again, this one was on sale and it's now sold out, but smush it all up. You can do whatever you want and it looks great. So I'm linking to a bunch of them that are actually on 40% off right now. So those, check that out in the details below. But those two are huge staples for me for the nights out, or if we're just going out for drinks or anything, because I think they're really cute. They're versatile. They look good with the shoes that I paired, and the same kind of purse and everything. So that's so I can pack with minimal outfit changes, with minimal need to have a million different types of suits. People are not going to remember what you wear. You want to look professional. You want to look like you're not wearing the same thing over and over, but you can reuse a base. And it's kind of like people talk about that capsule wardrobe. And I'm not a huge fan of a capsule wardrobe because I can't wear just black, white, and tan or just restrict myself to one color palette for my entire life. But for going on business trips or going to an academic conference, it does make packing easier. But this is what I think is pretty appropriate to wear to the conferences and to wear to the industry dinners or to the receptions out afterwards. If you have any questions, if you want to see more looks for what I wear to my Hawaii conferences or what I wear to conferences that are women's only, please let me know. There's a big range, and sometimes I used to get a lot of angst in the beginning as to what I should wear because it's just how you feel, how confident you feel. If you turn up somewhere and you're not appropriately dressed, it affects you, and then it affects if you're giving a talk or if you're meeting people that are really important. It's going to affect you in that way. So I think it's always nice to know what to expect and always err on the side of being overdressed rather than underdressed. That's just my 2 cents. So hope you found this helpful, you guys. Please let me know, comment below, and I will see you all soon. Mahalo for watching. I'm Dr. Rupa.